Hi, I'm Ryan, and welcome to my schizophrenia channel. In my last video, I talked about replacing my anticholinergic with a beta blocker because of the side effects of the anticholinergic, mostly my dry mouth. I've tried everything. I've tried special mouthwashes, chewing gum, mouth spray, dry mouth mints, drinking water, everything. That only ended up treating the symptoms, and none of it prevented anything. So that's why I decided to make the change. On Wednesday, September 6th, I thought it was a good time to try the new med. So I took the beta blocker and I stopped the anticholinergic. And it was a work day, and it was a pretty normal day. 4 days later, on Sunday, September 10th, I was at work and I was chewing a piece of gum, and I said to myself, why am I chewing this gum? At that moment, I realized I had a lot of extra saliva in my mouth for the first time in a long time. And so I spit out my gum, I sat back down, and then suddenly I started getting these generalized anxiety feelings. I started asking myself, am I acting weird? Do other people notice I'm uncomfortable? So I decided that even with the anxiety, I said, well, I'm going to keep taking this beta blocker. It's only been 4 days. I want to give it some more time. It's okay. So I kind of dismissed the panicking thoughts, and the feeling went away. I didn't want to give up on the beta blocker. One of the reasons I took it instead of the anticholinergic was because last year, in my entire life I've had one cavity, and last year I had 5. And I didn't want to lose all my teeth. That was a major thing for me. So since then I've been using a special toothpaste at night that keeps the saliva in your mouth. So my dentist said it was probably due to your dry mouth, and she prescribed me that. 10 days later, on Wednesday, September 20th, I went to a fair with my friend. It's called the Eastern States Exhibition, or otherwise known as the Big E. And so we took a drive out there, and we were walking around. All of a sudden, I started to get a little bit overwhelmed by the crowd, and I started to have those panicking feelings again. And I thought to myself, okay, cope. What did I do last time? I said, well, I dismissed it, so let me try that. So we started walking around, started moving. I said, hey, come on, let's go to the next attraction. I think there were some buildings I wanted to check out. So as we walked along, I kept dismissing the thoughts, and finally they went away. Fast forward 9 days later to September 29th on a Friday. I woke up late. I was having a good day. It was a day off for me. It was a productive day. I got some work done at home, and I decided I was going to go out to the mall and get a new pair of shoes. So I get to the mall, I'm looking around, can't find anything. So I'm walking around the whole mall, and all of a sudden I start to feel my heart beat a little bit, and I got this 1,000-mile stare that I always get I always used to get when I had panic attacks. And I started to feel like things were getting out of control. So I went in a store, found a pair of shoes, tried them on, and I pushed it along a little bit. They were the best pair of shoes I saw all day, but they weren't the greatest shoes, but I ended up buying them. And so as I'm walking out of the mall, I'm thinking, I'm looking straight ahead, I'm not making eye contact with anyone. In my head, I'm panicking. I'm like, oh, I just gotta get home, I get in my car, drive through traffic to get home, and finally get home, and I'm thinking, do I want to continue taking this beta blocker? Things are out of control. I completely lost control of the situation. One of my career goals is to be a counselor in prison. At that moment I thought, I can't work full-time with these panic attacks like this. I can't work full-time. And then I thought, what if I were in a prison leading a group of felons or drug offenders or whatever, and I have this panic attack? That is not a good thing. So I decided, with some input from others, that I should go back on the anticholinergic, and I stopped the beta blocker. What I did for the rest of that night is I just laid down for a while and quietly freaked out to myself, and then I had some herbal tea and I felt a lot better. Overall, I took the beta blocker for more than 3 weeks. I noticed only that one time with the change in dry mouth, my panic attacks came back full force, like really severe panic attack that I had that Friday. And I started pacing more often, which pacing was the sole reason that I got on the anticholinergic in the first place. the beta blocker had no effect on my anxiety, so I was off it and I started on the anticholinergic again. I haven't seen my prescriber yet, but I expect I'm supposed to see her next week, so I'll have to explain to her what happened, but I'm done with that beta blocker and I'm back on the anticholinergic. So that's the end of today's video. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. I'm Ryan. Check out these other videos, and thanks for watching.